Joining us now is Major General in the Reserves, Eitan Ben Eliyahu. Ben Eliyahu served as the commander of Israel's Air Force. Shalom.
Shalom, Rav.
So how do you see this operation as a former commander of the Israeli Air Force?
We had no other choice but to operate. After so long, I would say 7 years of launching rockets by the Hamas organization to the home front of Israel, we had no other choice but to do what we have done. I see this is just the beginning, because what we need to do is to change the reality along the border with the Gaza Strip. Israel cannot accept the situation anymore. So I think what we have seen until today, since yesterday, is just the beginning. And if I may say, the government of Israel is ready to stop, to ceasefire any minute, but on one condition, that they would accept our new condition and to create new reality along the border between Israel and Gaza Strip.
So tell me, will an airstrike be enough, or do you think our troops will end up entering the Gaza Strip?
Well, I think this is an option. All options are open, which mean either to continue by airstrike or to include strike from the sea, which is also an option, and invasion by the Israeli troops into Gaza. We shall do whatever is required in order to create a new reality.
Now, what do you think the ultimate goal of this operation should be? How can we make sure that the moment we end the operation, they won't go back to rearming and strengthening themselves?
Well, this is difficult to say, but I know exactly what the Israeli government requirement will be. There is no more launching any type of ammunition from Gaza Strip into the home front of Israel. Not anymore, as it used to be for the last 7 years. That's one thing. The other thing, side bombs. We are against. We cannot accept any terror operation from Gaza into the Israeli territory. And also, they need to stop right away the smuggling of ammunitions by the tunnels under the ground into Gaza Strip. Once they accept this condition, I think we can go ahead and have a ceasefire right away.
Now, this is the second military operation led by the Olmert government. How do you see what's happening in wake of the Second Lebanon War and the conclusions of the Winograd Committee, which criticized the government's decisions during the war?
Well, there were a lot of lessons to be learned from the Lebanon War too, and as an outcome of the Winograd report. I think that this time you can see that the goals of this operation were set before the operation. That was one thing. The other thing, that there was a comparison between options, different options. And the government have not decided to go on one option that was on the table, that was put on the table in the very last moment. And I think that also diplomacy is being conducted from the very beginning, things that were not done during the Lebanon War too. So if one would read the Winograd report, I think he will see immediately that many lessons have learned from the Winograd report.
Major General in the Reserves, Eitan Ben Eliyahu, former commander of Israel's Air Force, thank you very much for joining us.